What is up, everyone? Welcome back to Let's Play Mega Man X6 100%. Today is going to be the finale of X6. Gonna head into gate stage number 2, and for this stage, instead of going with the shadow armor again, we're going back to the blade armor, because the blade armor has a tremendous amount of utility in this stage. It actually lets you skip a whole lot of the stage. Rather, it lets you skip a couple really tedious parts. For that part, all you have to do is exercise a little bit of caution. And yeah, the other reason the blade armor is awesome, as opposed to the shadow armor, you get my special weapons back, including the very broken Yamark option. Yeah, I thought I wasn't gonna get the extra soul. If you take a trip down here, there is a full health, tons and tons of nightmare souls, and that day number for that E-tank that I still need to fill up, which might actually become a factor. Although, yeah, Sigma might force me to pop an E-tank. The boss I was really worried about is the last one, though. So if you do a mock dash up there, if you do a mock dash straight up, you can trigger this platform, and then you can just go straight on over to the totem. You don't have to deal with anything on the right side of the screen. Do a little mock dash to get across this pit with the spikes. And, shit. Let me hop up. No, stop interrupting me. There we go. So yeah, you can mock dash straight up there and use the top. Oh, right, it disappears. You could use the the top of the totem as a platform. But either way, you still get the mock dash. Be a little bit careful there. Good, good, good. Alright, so most of the dangerous stuff in the level is out of the way, and we're at the midway point in the level. Weirdly enough, there are only 3 gate stages. Look at this cyber devil in the background. Like, fucking Techno Lucifer. The most evil of robots. So unlike before, there we go. This is going to be a little bit tricky. Unlike before, you can't just straight up hit him with a buster shot to stun him. It works on the same principle. You need to hit him with a charged shot in order... Oops. It's going to take me a second to get the timing down, or the positioning, rather. You still need to stun him and then follow up with a special attack. Hold on one sec. This is going to take me a second to get the positioning right. Haven't done this in a bit. Alright, let's try this again. I think I might have it this time. You want to stand just on the edge of the hitbox for that shield so you're not taking damage, but so you're charged up. Ah, damn it. Ah! There we go. Getting it now. So your charged up Z-Saber, the one that you can perform with the blade armor, not the normal saber. Remember, when you hold up while doing a charged buster shot with the blade armor, you actually get a saber swipe. If you're right on the edge of that shield, the saber will reach through the shield and let you stun Max. And then you do not have to deal with a lot of his bullshit. Yeah, I think I finally have a good reference point for where I want to be position-wise when he comes down. I want my toe to just barely be on the edge of either of these 2 middle gold stripes on the ground. Oh, I wasn't looking for the desk poop. That's fine, I'll just be a little bit more careful. Yeah, I want my toe to just barely be on the edge of one of those gold strips across the floor. The middle 2. Oh, desk poop. Oh, wait. Yeah, when he starts off with the desk poop, you can just hit him with a buster shot. You can do it while going off the wall. The reason I'm going with the with the fire weapon, the flame sword, is because you can actually, the projectile from the sword will actually go through the shield. Otherwise, what you have to do is you will have to break the shield, basically. by hitting it enough times, and he'll reform it pretty quick. And that shield obviously makes this very different from the last time we fought Hymax, because you can no longer, you can no longer hit him with a buster shot straight off the bat. He has all of his same moves for the most part, except that really, really tough desperation attack. But the major difference is you can't crouch in the corner when he flies across the screen anymore because you'll get tagged by the shield. So you need to adapt a slightly new tactic. This fight can wind up taking a long, long time if you're doing it a different way too, which is really why I prefer doing it like this. Took a try or two to get the positioning right, but we got it. And now Cyber Devil and Cyber Angel in the background are super hyped for the victory. That's not the end of the second gate stage, though, weirdly enough. It teleports you right back into the stage. Like I was saying a couple of minutes ago, this stage is a little bit odd. Ooh. Because it treats him like a mini-boss. There are not 4 hidden levels in this one. Instead, there are only 3. You would think that this would be the second one culminating in the Hymax fight, and the third one would culminate in the gate fight, and then we would go on to the 4th stage with all the Maverick refights and the Sigma fight, but that's not exactly how it works. Instead, the second half of this level is leading up to gate. And really don't have to fight this guy, but I think there are a couple of enemies ahead that will sandwich me. No, I was wrong. Also, did these ones have more health than before? I feel like I was killing them in 2 charge shots before. And make sure when you're sliding down that wall, you're avoiding this bed of spikes. Tricky son of a bitch! Oh my god, that was dumb. X got a boo-boo on his knee. Must explode. Danger close. Yeah, we'll skip him this time. Smart about it. And I can even skip that one. Nice. You know what? I'll skip him too. I'll take the damage. Because I'm going to get that pod right there. That doesn't actually... the Z-Saber doesn't destroy it that much more quickly than anything else. In fact, I'm probably better off, as always, going with the Yamark option. Damn, I can't believe it's so good. This one's going to be a little tricky. There we go. And... oh. I think I have to... yeah, I have to destroy that one to get the 2 pods. And if you thought that was the last we were going to see of the Acid Rain and the Acid Rain generators, nope. Go right into another one. We're really packing in all the all the stage mechanics that we can for this final section, because this 3rd and final stage is really not much. It's just a little jaunt to the boss refights and then a little jaunt to Sigma. So we gotta pack everything in there. I think I'm gonna try... yeah, that worked out. Mock dash up with the dragonflies from the Yamark option going. Yeah. I think we have a little tiny gauntlet around here. I think it's fine. They're all dropping weapon energy and a little bit of health. Alright, so now we can get on to fighting Gate. Gate can be kind of a problem. It depends on how cooperative his AI is being. He can kind of just decide to troll me and make this fight last a long time. Let's see. Yeah, even Gate knows this fight's a bad idea for him. I like that in a villain. Honesty, humility. Oh man, he looks so much like Mega Man too. I think that was the original intent behind his design. That golden, slightly purple-blue. It was just to be like a very slight take on X, with a few distinct flourishes. So he has 2 main attacks for most of the fight. One is going to be just floating at you from platform to platform. He'll track which platform you're on. He can do this as many times in a row as he wants, which is what I mean when I say he can be a troll, because you can't damage him while he's doing that. That, as you see, is the only way to actually hit him. He'll fire these multicolored orbs out to your current position. When they start flashing white, you can destroy them. When you destroy the orbs, 3 shots, 3 mini orbs will scatter left and right. 3 left, 3 right, I mean. And you have to actually hit him with that scatter shot. Oh shit, this is not the greatest position to be in. All the orbs have different effects. The blue one, I believe, acts as a gravity well. It'll attempt to pull you in. The purple one spawns nightmares. The green one, I don't remember what the green one does. I don't remember what the orange one does, unfortunately. And then there's also a really annoying red one, which screws up your inputs. I think it slows down time, but I can never tell quite what it's doing. It feels like it's also taking buttons away. Ah, that attack is also dangerous. This is another way in which he can control you. Yeah, there's the red one. The red one's kill on sight. Light blue is also kill on sight. Yamark makes this a little easier. I don't want to use it too much because I don't have infinite weapon energy, though. Although I do have that weapon energy tank, which I guess I'll use if I have to. Otherwise, charged Blade Armor Z-Saber is again really good here. Oh, also, he has that one particular attack where he destroys a platform, that big pink attack, which I think he's about to use right now. Get away. It'll destroy a platform temporarily, and yeah, I will use that weapon tank. The platform will reappear after a couple of seconds. It's really not super dangerous as long as you're not standing directly in front of him, and you're moving like you normally would. Again, he can spam that over and over, and just make the fight take a long time. This should be the end. Yeah. Gate is not a fight that I'm particularly fond of, just because of the amount of time it can take. If his AI decides to go nuts and not give you an opportunity to do damage to him. Kug. It's a nice emote. Should have analyzed it more. Was there a fault in the program? But, this is not the end. Don't give up so easily. I love the last desperate stand of Gate, though. Because you all know what's coming. You all see it coming. Right? He brought back Sigma, who's been a non-presence in this up until now. Apparently Sigma did not need his help. And again, like Dio's head, like never ever turn your back on Sigma. Never do it. We'll shoot out bloody eye lasers. I wish that's what happened. Oh man, I love this version of Sigma. I love it so much. Because it's like, it's that combination of the pathetic villain trope, which I like, and it's also Sigma still managing to be a badass, which I also really like. He's half restored, he's barely functioning, he's haggard as all hell. Like, we're gonna see him in a second. He's just raggedy looking, and yet he still manages to be such a badass. And Aaliyah, inexplicably. And Isaac! We forgot about Isaac, didn't we? Yeah, lots of little threads of things coming back and not making any sense at all. Isaac has been such a non-factor since, like, the beginning. Alright, we now have Sigma back in the action. Let's head into the third secret laboratory stage, do all of the Maverick or Investigator refights, and fight Sigma for the 6th time now.
Ready?
Oh, this is a good theme, too. I forgot about the spikes. Really just slide down the wall, be mindful of where they are, where you're falling. You shouldn't really be dying here. this deep into the game, it's... Oh, God, unless you screw up an input and double tap upwards for a dash. Yeah, then it'll go not so well for you. Alright, so is this Rainy Turtleoid to start off with? Or is this... No, this is... Commander Yamark. Let's see, Commander Yamark's weakness is, I believe... Yes. Ah! Ah! Oh, nope, mistimed it a little bit. Oh, no way, you are not even getting an attack off. Glorious green bastard. Yeah, one of the few bosses who is so totally in X6 at least, who is so totally crippled by his weakness that he will just never get a chance to attack. Not every boss can really be locked down by their weakness, though, which I think is pretty fun. So we'll... Oh, we're already filled up with the E-Tanks, plus I still have the full life recover. Yeah, I feel like I'm not gonna be dying to Sigma. I actually don't usually need a tank for this version of Sigma, even though it's one of the better ones in recent games. At least as far as games are recent relative to this one. That makes any sense. Let's see, we want Ground Scarevich's weapon, that, which is bizarre, because we have both a water-based weapon and an ice-based weapon, neither of which are the weakness for Blaze Heatnix, the fire boss. We can mostly lock him down, and we can destroy those chunks of magma he's throwing at us. And then hitting him with his weakness will also delay the magma coming down, or the fire. Lava. Ah, hell. Not even gonna worry about taking the damage at this point. We'll get it all back. No problem. Oh, he is gonna get to show off his desperation attack. I don't think he got to do that the first time we fought him. Oddly enough, since we weren't using his weakness the first time around. Alright, and we'll end this next. Okay, in Blizzard Wolfang, I should be able to lock him down with the Magma Blade. Whatever it's called, Fire Sword. I think that's why I called it when I was fighting High Max. Was it Magma Blade? We'll see in just a second as I scroll over to it. Yeah, Magma Blade. Should be able to come pretty close to locking him down. He will inch up slowly. Slowly but surely. Nope, my timing was bad. Couldn't lock him down. Ah! I want to show off this this charged up Magma Blade. But he's not giving me a chance. I can't believe I'm taking this much damage. Ah, he keeps interrupting it. There we go. Really no point in doing that except to lose like 3/4 of my health. Man, that's easy to interrupt. Out of control how long the startup on that is. It was not worth it, even though I pretty much got a full heal out of that. This should be Sheldon? No, I don't know if I want to commit. I don't know if it's my final answer. It's Sheldon. Trying to guess the bosses by the room. It's tougher than you think. Definitely don't want to miss the opportunity to show off the charged up anchor. Cause yeah, Storm Eagle's back. Kinda in spirit. Again, part of the reason they call him Metal Shark Prayer. He prays for the resurrection of previous Mavericks. Hopefully we get to see some of the other Mavericks aside from just Magna Centipede. Alright, yeah, just keep doing your little boomerang attack. That would be wonderful. Because this fight can still wind up taking a hot minute. Even though now you can actually hit him out of that attack and do some decent damage while it's going on with Metal Shark Player's weapon, Sheldon's weakness. Damn it, couldn't attack him there. You know what, I should have just eaten the damage and jumped up just to end this a little quicker. Oh yeah, let's, yeah. A lot easier to hit him out of that attack with his weakness as well. Okay, let's make this ending quick. Oh, cool. Just had to be quick enough on the draw there. Alright, so we are burning through these boss refights. Yeah, and I will take the health refill. Even though I'm coming into this fully upgraded with 100% of the hearts, the parts, everything, still a little bit worried about Infinity Maginian. Still a tough-ass fight, especially since by now he's just a little bit leveled up, and his boss weakness is essentially worthless against him. But now we got MSP, Microsoft Paint, Metal Space Princess, Metal Shark Player. Oh shit. Not off to the greatest start. Can't lock him down with his weakness, but you might as well. You can come pretty close, though. Just dash off the wall, fire it off as he is sharking up underneath you. I feel like there's been a distinct lack of Street Shark references, given the boss we were fighting. We're gonna leave it that way, though. I think it might be better off. Well, just tank the damage. It's really not all that huge. Good chance to just do tons of damage to MSP. I love you, MSP. My favorite dopey hammerhead shark boss. Wish you had a better name. But since your name is so shitty, I get to just call you MSP. Oh, but now I'm thinking of George St. Pierre, and I'm getting sad because I fucking hate George St. Pierre. Oh well, this is Rainy Turtleoid. No, it isn't. I should have seen the ropes up top. We're switching to Yamarg option. Da 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 da. He is a chump, even more so than he usually is. Oh well. So he's probably gonna... Oh no! So I destroyed his little tiny boulder. He didn't grab a bigger one. That's surprising. Ground Scaravich, you were always the worst investigator. Why did you even bother showing up for the refight? It was not worth it. Like, X just shows up to the stage, is like, huh, normally there are 8 capsules here. I feel like someone's missing. Were there only 7 investigators I had to fight on this journey? Don't remember that 8th one. Alright, now we are finally the third time's the charm, in Rainy Turtleoid's refight. Still gotta destroy those green gems before we can move on to hitting him with his weakness. So we'll hopefully do that right away. No, couldn't do it in the first cycle. At least we can freeze him with his weakness and not worry about dodging that attack. Get the Ice Burst ready. And now, as soon as he comes out of that, just freeze him once again. Hopefully he does not get his Desperation attack off again. Just gotta lock him down. Oh wait, I'm gonna run out of Ice Bursts, which is really, really odd. Because I even have the Blade Armor on, which gives me extra uses of specials. And damn it, his green gems are back. So that's not good. Yeah, that's coming. Yeah, I'm just gonna stay on this side of the screen and prepare to dodge. Alright, either way, that should be it for the fight. Boom, boom, and one more. And Rainy Turtleoid's design is cool too. Really a big fan of the X6 bosses. There's a lot of problems in X6, including the 100%, which I did not anticipate being so arduous. Really liking it. Yeah, there's a lot of devil worship going on these stages. Cyber devils, cyber angels. A lot of techno devil worship. We've entered Techno Diablo. God, that would be radical. Far future cyberpunk Diablo or something. Oh god, I entered this fight at half health. Yeah, I didn't want to use an E-tank, especially going into a fight with half health. Especially not fighting one of the investigators don't want to use an E-tank. Still might be a problem. So his weapon is the shield from Shield Sheldon. It's not great here. There is one point in the game where this shield is incredibly useful. This is not going to be one of those cases. I think you have to get him to fire off one of his multi-directional projectile attacks. So, yeah, that attack. You have to absorb that projectile with a shield so it fires it back at him. That's how you exploit his weakness, which does not work out amazingly well. Yeah, we will use the Giga attack here. We will just do that. Oh. And again, gonna ignore the clones a little bit. Yeah, we dodged that. I don't know why I have such an easy time dodging that attack, but I struggle with Nightmare Zero's ground punch. Yeah, I'm just gonna throw Yamark on and clean up. Which I probably should have done from the beginning instead of trying to show off Majinion's weakness. Because, honestly, the Yamar option is a better weakness for him. Oh god, are we getting down to desperation mode again? Yeah. A desperation mode on my part. I don't mean his desperation attack. Yeah, Infinity is still such a beast. The most beastly, hype-ass water flea ever conceived in a game. Oh my... Look at that thing. That thing wants your soul. And finally, we can teleport on to the final segment of the stage with more Cyber Devil worship. Throw on Yamark because this part's a little bit of a gauntlet. We also get a bunch of souls here. A lot of souls. Not that we're really going to need them. The only thing I'm really missing, which I don't consider part of the 100%, which is why I'm fine with it, is rank UH. And even if I got that rank from these souls, it wouldn't matter at this point because it wouldn't give me any extra parts I could equip, or any slots I could equip parts to. Because we're already here in the final stage. Yeah, we dash straight up with the Yamar option on. Just obliterate everything in our path. I don't know why the spikes are there. Seems kind of pointless, since the boss door is right beneath them. Now we're gonna move on to one of my favorite forms of Sigma. It's right up there with, like, maybe the X4 one. Oh god. Look at how raggedy he is. So you don't seem to complete Sigma. Should probably be too complete. It's not the worst of the localization or the translation. See, even with this half-completed body, get ready to be deleted, Sigma. Oh no, it's not yet. Oh, it's just after this form. His weakness is the Metal Anchor. He will still be able to use all of his attacks while you use the Metal Anchor. I'm gonna use it a little bit sparingly. Not gonna quite spam it, so he'll still get a chance to do everything he normally would. That giant green plasma shield, you just have to shoot it and battle it back at him. Duck the large pink attacks, and wall jump over the lower ones. First form is really not a big deal. It's probably one of the more vulnerable Sigmas, even though I love the design of him. That's it for that. He doesn't have any other attacks that I'm aware of that I've ever seen. Oh no, he does have one where he kind of unhinges his jaw and fires tiny little projectiles at you. Not a big deal. Could I defeat him? Yes, you can, X. The battle has just begun. Battle. B-A-D-D-L-E. Die, porn. Just die, X. Die, XXX. Just die, X. I love it. Oh, it's so awful. Though, I kind of have to wonder if these are just, like, half-conscious slurring, or if it's actually just that poorly translated. I'm leaning towards the latter, just because everything else in this game is horrible, too. If you come in here Zero, he says something equally awful, which is, I think it's like, I'll show you what a terror is all about. All of that is one word, by the way. There are no spaces in between any of that. I'll show you what a terror is all about. Die Zero, just die Zero, Zello. Zello! Oh, god damn it, this form of Sigma is so cool looking! It's like the Mass Effect 2 Terminator Reaper. Except way better! This is also where the shield from Shield Sheldon actually shines really brightly, whereas no other point in the game did it actually do that. So this strategy makes it a really chaotic fight, pretty simple to deal with. He has no invincibility frames when he takes a hit. So when he does that attack where he fires a laser up from 3 spots along the floor, you get a chance to just hit him with the Z-Saber and end this so quickly. Which is fine, because we've seen all of his attacks already. It's a chaotic, difficult-ass fight. I missed a chance to end it right away. It's a chaotic, difficult-ass fight if you're not using this tactic. Oh, wait, there is that attack. Yeah, that was scary for a second. You kind of have to delay a mock dash for a second to... so bad timing this. There we go. You know what? I was considering taking the damage to just end it, but it doesn't matter. It's only gonna take... Just after that, Beam disappears to end this. Yeah, because he doesn't have invincibility frames. Because he doesn't have invincibility frames, he takes multiple hits from the Z-Saber, which makes it incredibly powerful. Can't defeat me that easily. And X is so nonchalant about this. If you show up, I'll defeat you. Just like, it's that easy. I don't have time to waste on you, Sigma. If you show up, I'm gonna beat you again. What are some of the other really horrible localized lines I accidentally skipped? There's some conversations with Aaliyah that are pretty bad. Like, in the beginning of Metal Shark Player stage, the recycling lab, if you talk to Aaliyah at the beginning of that stage, or no, I think it's when the first time you come across one of the compressors, which I think is just, like, immediately after the beginning, she says, "You'll be gone if you get squished by the compressor," which is amazing. What are you gonna do with Gate? He's cradling Gate, he's swaddling him like a newborn. Zero saying he's damaged beyond repair. But he's Aaliyah's colleague. So what? He was an asshole. He was the ultimate asshole. Aaliyah doesn't care. Like, if you bring him back like that... Oh, open mouth, insert foot. She's hyped for it. She's fine. So, like, I know he tried to kill everyone. He was super evil. But maybe we can repair him. Maybe we can make him not evil. They should kill him. Gangland execution style. Yeah, Leah'll do her best to restore him. Blah. Aaliyah shockingly not horrified at this sight. This is the ending that you get if you defeat Sigma with X, and if you recovered Zero at some point during the game. Also, when was the last time Douglas showed up in this game? Was it just the beginning? Just feels out of nowhere. So, if you don't find Zero, and if you beat the game as X and you don't find Zero at any point in the game, you get a different ending. Where Zero just shows up at the end anyway. The humans race I saw. And he's basically like, well, looks like my work is done here. And then Zero's ending is the weirdest of them all because it has nothing to do with the fallout of the entire game. It's purely the setup for the Zero series. Because, like, remember how Inafune wanted X5 to be the last in the X series? And then from there, they were gonna start on Mega Man Zero. Well, then X6 got made anyway. Well, they tried to end it again with Zero's ending for the game, and they set Mega Man Zero up more definitively by having Zero go into stasis at the end of the game for 100 years until the Zero virus could be cured, which is the entire premise behind the beginning of the Zero series. But they either just retconned it, or they made it so ambiguous as to when it takes place, so they could pump out X7, X8, and Command Mission. Oh man, that's right, I've never even brought Command Mission up! Command Mission is a turn-based JRPG set in the X universe after X8, and it's like 70 hours or some shit to 100%. And it's more like a spin-off than a mainline game, so I am not LPing that. X7 and X8 are it. Probably. Cue foot and mouth like a year from now when we're in like part 20 of the Command Mission LP. I would complain about how this is only voice acted in Japanese, but honestly, it's probably better off that way, given what we've gotten previously in the series and still to come in X7. X7, you know, I've made fun of the voice acting a lot throughout this series, mostly X5 and X4, actually. Made fun of the voice acting a lot. You haven't seen anything yet. X7 features by far the worst of the voice acting in the series. It's really, really terrible. And yeah, X7 will be the next Mega Man X game that I LP. I'm not going to be doing that one alone because that I will be too depressed. And besides, misery loves company. So Mega Man X7 100% is going to be coming after I finish doing RE4 with Mike, I think. So look forward to that. Still going on the channel is Let's Play Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare 100%. The solo LP of that's still going on. Let's see, the Dark Souls 2 bonus episode should be going up soon-ish after this video goes up, maybe a day or two after. This week, I'm going to be starting a new Let's Play of a very promising looking horror game that I previously took a look at the alpha version of on the channel. Looking forward to the full release of that. I guess I shouldn't beat around the bush. It's going to be Among the Sleep, where you play as a toddler. And then, of course, I'm doing RE3 with Mike, or rather, Mike's in the driver's seat for that one. I will be in the driver's seat with him for RE4, and then X7 and X8 100%. Final thoughts on X6. Still really love it. It doesn't hold up quite as well as I remember it. The bosses are still like the premier marquee element of the game. The music is still really good. The weapons are still really good. I don't like the stage design that much. And localization is awful, and the 100% is super, super painful with all the reploids. But that is going to be it for Let's Play Mega Man X6 100%. If you like this video, this series, be sure to rate by hitting the thumbs up button, comment and subscribe, share the video, post on Twitter, do all that fun stuff, and be sure to stay tuned to the channel for more daily gaming videos. Thanks for watching, everyone. Take it easy. Have a good one.